Joined for a CEO sit-down with Adam Goldstein. He's the head of Royal Caribbean International. Now, their newest ship cost $1.5 billion, and it is setting a new standard for luxury in the cruise industry. Adam Goldstein, welcome to Bloomberg.
Thank you very much.
Now, all right, so you've got a $1.5 billion ship entering the market right now. These are now floating cities, it seems. You've got boxing as well as ice skating all on board the ship. Is it all about entertainment while you're cruising the seas?
Well, it's definitely about options and variety for our guests, both on board the ship and also in the destinations.
Now, you talk about destinations. Can you give us a little take on where you're sending the ships? Because there was a time when you were looking to deploy more ships outside the United States to take advantage of the popularity of going on cruises by non-U.S. tourists.
Yes, and actually we're deploying ships all over the world now from people from many, many nations. But if we start with Allure of the Seas, the ship that's coming across the ocean to us to be entered into service in December, she'll be going to some of the marquee ports in the Caribbean like St. Thomas, St. Martin, Cozumel in Mexico, a new port that we're developing in Jamaica called Falmouth. But at the same time, we have ships in Latin America, in Asia, and all throughout Europe.
Adam, can you give us an update on bookings? What are you seeing for the season?
What we have been seeing is a slow, steady recovery, nothing extraordinary. Things are definitely better than they were in the midst of the recession. And we're fortunate that our business model works well in the environment that we're in. We'd love for the economy to be better than it is, like everybody else, but things are going pretty well for us right now.
Now, one of the economies I'm sure you're wishing was doing a lot better was in Spain. I know you've got a Spanish organization that's part of Royal Caribbean, Palmantur. Can you give us an update there?
Yes, Palmantur is the leading cruise brand in Spain, and certainly we have felt there the bite of the Spanish recession, which at least by some standards has probably been the most challenging of any of the OECD countries over the last couple of years. But it's a good franchise, and we've got a strong management team there, and we're going to see it through. And hopefully, as the next year or two or three unfold, we'll be able to move forward in a very positive way. But there's no doubt it's been a challenge for us.
Adam, can you give us a little insight into the challenges that you face having to do with fuel costs? You've worked hard to take them lower by bringing on new, more efficient ships. What's going on?
Yeah, well, one of the advantages of bringing in a new class of ships is you really get to work with the engineers and the designers to move forward in terms of fuel efficiency, the way the ship moves through the water, the way the propellers are constructed, the way the engines function, and so on and so forth. So with the Oasis class of ships that includes Allure of the Seas, we've made some significant additional advances. It's obviously in our interest and everybody's interest for us to use as little fuel as possible to move the ship from point A to point B. We've been getting continuously better over time, and our goal is to keep going far into the future with improvement.
Adam, can you describe for people the difference between the Solstice class product and the non-Solstice product, and how you're using that as part of your strategy?
Well, the Solstice class ships are the feature ships now for Celebrity Cruises, the sister brand of Royal Caribbean International, which we bill as the foremost premium cruise brand in the industry. They are spectacular from a design standpoint. They're really lovely, lovely ships with a lot of specialty restaurants and a lot of really neat nooks and crannies to visit. If I can contrast that with Oasis and Allure of the Seas, which of course are very large ships with incredible architectural spaces, Central Park, which opens up to the sky with 12,000 plants and trees, and the boardwalk with the aqua theater in back of the ship, you see there are some very distinct differences between Royal Caribbean International and Celebrity Cruises, which are the two main brands of our company.
All right, well, I want to thank you very much. Bon voyage, Adam Goldstein, Chief Executive of Royal Caribbean International. Thank you for sharing your thoughts with us.
You're welcome.
All right.